Well, hello there. Off to find my campsite right now. Pretty sure I can make out a fire grate and a campsite sign over there. Kind of hope that there's a better way to get up there, because I don't want to drag this up that hill. Hoping right around that bay there might be something. Probably not though. Yeah, it does not seem to be an easier way to get up there, so I'll take my fishing sled off and all my fishing related gear and then try to haul this up there. Campsite. That's not terrible. I wouldn't want to do this for a prolonged time, but just to get to my campsite, this isn't too bad. Here we got our campsite, pretty simple. Fireplace, and then there's some latrines somewhere over there. Looks like someone forgot their hammock strap. Womp. It's about noon o'clock, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start getting my tip-ups out and a bunch of set lines. Then after that, I'm gonna put up my shelter. Today I'll be rocking in the One Tigress hot tent with a brand new cot. I'm gonna test that out just to see how that works. I'll probably only be using it realistically on ice camping trips, but figured it'd be a nice time to try it out in the hot tent, see what's up. The contour map is right, we should be around 10 feet. 8.5 feet, not too bad. Currently have a treble hook on this rod here, so I'm gonna swap that out just for a plain old single hook. It's gonna be way too large. Something I do not hear too often. It is a beautiful day out today. 33 degrees, no breeze at all. And tomorrow is gonna be like 46 and sunny. So, gonna be looking forward to that. As far as the fishing plans go, today I probably won't venture too far away, albeit based on the contour maps and everything, it seems like the better fishing is gonna be on the other side of the lake. Thankfully, it is a small lake, so it's not gonna take too long to get there, especially with just the fishing sled. However, unless today really sucks for fishing and I get a bug up my butt and some extra time, I will probably just stay relatively local to my campsite. Send down this lucky fella. Got everything set up. Well, I thought I saw something odd over here. I was like, dang, this must be real shallow for some weeds to be growing out here. Looks like we've got a deer carcass over here. I know I'm on the smaller side of the lake, but I don't see a single hole, single footprint. All that I see is one single set of snowmobile tracks going right through there to the parking lot. Either that's really good or really bad. Stay tuned. What do we all need? Use that later. I'm gonna need this for now. Hey, it's been a little bit since I've used this guy, to be honest. I think the last time I've touched her is when I used it with Austin, the Chippewa fluid. Get her all exfoliated. Can't believe I chose to sleep in a cot versus a hammock with my own free will. Someone come arrest me. I'm just gonna throw these down first and just kind of stomp around. as everything kind of melts and pushes down, it'll stay a little bit better. I've put it together a couple times at home, once ice fishing, just to test it out. This thing is pretty damn solid and such an upgrade from what I had. Pretty dang simple as well, and very packable, very light. Okay, got the 2 outer supports. These bases are pretty nifty. They take a little bit of force to get on, but they've got an awesome wrenching system. So you put it on one side, and then you put it on the next side. You open up this wrench system. Locks in. Very tight, spreads this out very nice and taut. And then you do have the option to also not put the legs on if you want a little bit of a lower cot. But honestly, with the height, this guy doubles up as such a nice chair. Voila, I just gotta get some of the snow packed down the edges here. But we are good. Ooh, we got the propane accessories, water container, and then we're gonna have some chicken and dumpling. I'm gonna get this going while I go ahead and cut some wood and process that all up. I am kind of hungry. It's about 2 p.m. so pretty warranted. What do I need for this guy? 1 1/3 cups. Very specific. If you have a metal camp cup that does not have the ounces on it, I suggest converting. It's a game changer. Never have to whip out a measuring cup, never have to YOLO measurements. Just a very simple fix. Okay, time to go get some wood. Have to make it small enough for my wood stove, so that's something to keep in mind. I was a little skeptical of this wood at first, given how it looked on the outside with a little bit of moss and whatnot. Look at that center. That is perfect. Just ice. The hammer plus hatchet combo is very good, by the way. Cut all these into fourths and I think it should be good. Okay, time to actually eat some food and get out on the water myself. Okay, done chopping, done eating, time to go fishing. We can only have 3 lines here in Wisconsin, so now that I'm gonna start jigging, I'm gonna take out that large tip up, either jacker in auto setting and the jacker in flag setting. Just heard an owl. It's always cool when I hear them. Never gets old. Alright, let's see if these fish are real. Are there actually any fish here? Ooh. Oh, it's so small. Why are you so small? Ooh. Yikes. This is god awful. This is why we're out here, boys and girls. I literally have suckers on that are bigger than this. And another. Kill me. Wow, this is actually sad that this is the biggest fish of the day so far. Ooh. Wow. Second species, still small, but that's a little bit better. These damn shrimps. couple of fish all over it. Jeez. This is so stupid. Stupid bad, not stupid good. I love perch. Got something over here. Ah. First flag of the day. Starting to get chilly. Alright, it's dark. I'm gonna eat this, check out my lines, bring them in eventually, and probably go to sleep relatively early. It's only 6:30 right now. If I don't see you until tomorrow morning, good night. Good morning. It's about 8:30 right now. Had some simple breakfast of oatmeal. About to get up and get ready to go fishing for the day. Gonna explore the other side of the lake and hope that it's a little bit more fruitful. Hopefully there's not 5 trillion 3-inch perch jumping at my bait. But yeah, about to do that. Report back. Looks like somebody was fishing here before. On the contour map, it should be a 15-foot hole. This wasn't really where I wanted to go exactly. However, since it's on the way, I'll make a short stop here and see if I can get anything to come up for my baits. Okay, we're in a 20-foot hole actually. That's crazy. I thought it was supposed to be 15 based on the contour map, but maybe these guys that were drilling here knew what they're doing. I'm pretty sure I found a suspended school of crappie over here, so I'm gonna get back down real quick. It's a little bit better. Another crappie. So small. This is probably the biggest one so far. Oops. Closer and closer, bigger and bigger. Another one. I almost feel like I should keep a couple just to thin the herd of all these stunted fish, but I really don't want to mess with that. Okay, well I know the fish are over here, so I'm gonna go ahead and set up one of the jaw jackers. That guy came out of nowhere. Oh, come on. Damn it. Go. This is probably the bigger crappie of the day. It's been a while since I've got a crappie. Wow. About time I caught something on one of these. Okay. Oh. Crappie, crappie. Did not deserve my worm. So it's about 12:30, 1 o'clock right now. I'm calling it a day as far as fishing goes. gonna go to the campsite, set up my jaw jackers, and just start packing up and skedaddle out of here. Hopefully I can catch a bonus fish, but really don't have too much confidence in that. But you can't catch a fish if your line's not in the water. I'll report back. Whew, it's nice out. Okay, time to head out. Goodbye, small crappie and small perch. See ya never again. Probably never gonna fish here again.